You know what I mean? I got a couple kids that that I be there for. You know what I mean? I don't know how you want to say sponsor or whatever. You know what I mean? I love them like my own. You know what I mean? And they very successful in school, not even on basketball courts, but in education. They know the first thing, man. Education. You get your education, you get on the court, and you be like, man, I don't got it. My mom and dad ain't there. They can't do it. If I know you or you around, I'll be there for you. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna be there for you.
You good? Hey, Street Liaisons, man. Episode 7, man. We got a special guest in the building, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's fam right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I called G. I said, "Cuz, I need you to come through, man. I know you into that trucking shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You deep into it, man. And I know where you came from." He saying where I came from. You know what I'm saying? Bro, and them, Sean, they grew up together, like, you know what I'm saying, like, so this right here is special, right, you know what I'm saying, and this the start of a beginning, yo, and I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, him coming through, yo. We got George Mallory in the building, man.
AKA G
Luxville,
Luxville finest. Yeah, you want to call it, baby? I'm just Richmond finest, baby. You know.
Hey man, Luxville, like, it should be a mural you around that.
We small, baby. You know what I mean? We small. You know, we small. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You know what I mean? Because Luxville, if you say Luxville, people don't know what Luxville is. It's, I mean, a block away from 19th Street, 2 blocks away from Mosby, and I always say around the corner from Firefield. And niggas be like, what? I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean?
We're going to get you crazy. A nice picture in the middle of the basketball court.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know what I mean? Basketball.
Why was Luxville so legendary, man? Like, why Luxville? Like, what did, you know what I'm saying?
Well, if you came to Luxville on a Sunday when I was growing up, that was the place.
Yeah.
You know
what's going on Sunday? What's going on? Take me back real quick.
Softball games, and it's like, bro, the best of the best, you know what I mean, basketball players, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And me growing up.
Go back to the softball games, though. Don't skip past some softball games.
Man, I ain't never watched softball.
You never watched it, but it was a lot of people over there, though.
People? Man, you know.
You know what I'm saying? They had food trucks.
Trucks, everything. You know, back then, you look at things, you know how people get together now. You look at it as us, as our people, black people, we come as one. You know what I mean? I'm going to be honest, me being out there for the years I was out there, I never saw a shooting.
No, I already say that, man. No beef, no fights. No, it was just something about Luxville. It was like a neutral zone where everybody just came to have a good time.
It was crazy. Man. The baseball, and you want to, man, I'm going to tell you what I fell in love with. I love basketball.
Yeah.
But when you ride them cars through the street, baby, man, you look like, oh,
that was the spot you ride.
What? Man, Sunday, man.
Sunday, yeah.
We riding up T Street.
T Street, Roger Street, 19th Street. You coming through, baby. You can come through and you gonna shut it down. You want your music loud, you need your car clean, you need the rim. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be honest, my man, you know, from Luxville, you know what I'm saying? We shut it down, you know what I mean? Like I said, we small, you know what I mean? My man had a money green Cadillac, baby. Hey, shout out to my man Sean Ruffin. You know what I mean? He had the money green. You see him come through with the Cadillac. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying? And we just controlled our own destiny. We were just to ourselves. We didn't care about what Mosby had going on, what Five had going on, because we surrounded by projects. You know what I mean? We stayed to ourselves, but everybody from the projects that day on the Sunday just come to Luxville.
So question, look, right? You from Mosby, though, right? You from Luxville. You know what I'm saying? How the hell is that connection? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a street called Mechanicsville between the both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you feel coming from Mosby to come to Luxville? You know what I'm saying? Like, how was that? Because that was a good little trip.
And honestly, it wasn't really a Mosby thing. It was a Combination Street thing.
Okay.
I don't know how Accommodation Street got tied at Luxville. Maybe George.
That basketball court, baby.
Yeah, basketball court. That's what it was. That was the tie. That was the tie. That was the tie between the two.
If you play basketball, you want to come.
That was the tie.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest.
Mo's man had no court.
They had courts, but they want to come play with the best, baby. George name ran the building, baby. I ran the courts. I ran the court. You know what I mean? Boy, you come through, man. You know, the George might be out there. Let's go play with. You know what I mean? They get out there
betting on you or nothing.
What is it, bro? I'm gonna be honest.
Man, they weren't out there betting on you.
When I first part, I can say this for real. When Sean Park met me, he probably like, man, we gonna Luxville play ball. They be like, man, who won the courts all there, John? You know, you go to New York, who won the courts in New York? You come to Luxville, who won the court? Look, this little 8-bitty little nigga. This nigga small
as a bit.
This nigga bitty as a bit. Man, you know what? I got him.
Him and B, man. Y'all niggas look, hoop, man.
Bro, once that ball, who got first or who, you know, we used to make it take it. Ain't no jump ball. Make it take it.
Yeah.
Once that jump, make it take it, baby. It's on from there, baby. It's on, baby. You know what I'm saying? I ain't taking no prisoners. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And that's what really put me on the map.
Yeah. You know yeah.
We got our wins though, bro. We ain't just come around there and get spanked. Like, big country, man. Big Lamont Key boy. He left his mark around there, man.
Yeah.
Lamont left his mark because you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say that about that because I'm gonna be honest. You know how it used to be crazy? Because
big country when
others part of the city come to our courts, I'd be like, all right, come on, man.
So
I'm gonna
other
get
parts
Lamont.
of the city, I'm
gonna get Lamont.
So Luxville, like other people.
Yeah, you had to come. You know what I mean?
It sounded like it was a rival between us, but like if it was somebody else, or
let me ask you now, because I know about Pan Camp. How was Pan Camp around that time?
We ain't go to Pan Camp, but we from the hood. We ain't driving no Pan Camp.
Yeah, so
we on feet. We don't got no car.
So you said other people from the hood though, but I'm saying.
But you got to realize Pan Camp didn't have baseball games on Sundays.
Yeah, everybody came to Luxville, man.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody, that was somebody.
Yeah, everybody, you know what I'm saying? We had our own thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we played, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so when other guys come up, even though we used to battle Mosby or guys come down, Fairfield never come down. It was Mosby because it's 2 blocks over.
Gotcha.
So we'll play against. And then when other guys come down, we'll be like, look, we playing together.
So when you say other hoods, you basically talking about Fairfield, Creighton.
But Creighton, you had Southside people coming over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To this day, they be like, look, Joe, man, when I used to play with you as young man, I used to try to tell my AAU coach. You know what I'm saying? But everybody think, because we lived in Luxville, we was like rich, middle class, because we lived in houses. But we still in poverty, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't go play on a nice AAU team. My mom couldn't support that. You know what I'm saying?
So how the hell was how could you explain low poverty and housing? Like how I mean if you're in the housing part of it, like how can you explain low poverty?
You know what I'm saying? Some parents, you know,
it's
growing
class
up
for real, but to somebody in the hood who live in the projects, looking at it totally different.
You know what I mean? No.
I'm gonna tell you how I explain it. You know what I'm saying? How I explain it is like how my situation was. My mama worked. She worked at the post office 35 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the amount of money that she was getting paid was only enough money for her to pay her bills. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like it was no extras.
Right.
That's poverty to me.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you don't have no extras. You know what I'm saying? Like when all your money is just going strictly to your bills, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I looked at it. Like even though we never made it to the projects, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't say that we was really in a situation
flourishing either. Like
you see what I'm saying?
And what's so wild
we lived in good places.
What's so wild about that is that even from the outside looking in, somebody who lived in the projects, we still always thought y'all was doing so much better than us.
Shit, this niggas in the project was doing better than us.
I'm gonna go back. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go from my perspective. We live in a house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People like, you know what I mean, y'all better. But we not. We on the same really level. Cause when you in between, you gotta realize Luxville is surrounded by 3 projects, 4 projects. Put it that way. You got Mosby, you got Wookham, you got Fairfield, you got
Crib. You got Mosby 3 times.
You got Mosby 3 times.
The bottom right there, you got the bottom.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody from the projects knew me and my brothers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? My older brother, Dwayne, and I mean, everybody know Dwayne Manor. My brother was wild. He was the wild one. You know what I'm saying? Then you got my brother, Church. He was laid back, cool, Calanthea. Me, I was like, you know what I mean? I'm going to run behind my brothers. You know what I'm saying?
You might still here?
My brother passed in, you know what I mean, 08. You know what I mean? Rest in peace. You know what I mean?
Sorry to hear that, bro.
So,
Rest
it's like,
peace, man. Rest in peace.
You know, everything is surrounded by, you know what I mean, where you can go. Don't matter what you have, but when you in that situation, you see it, you can go. My mama worked, like you said, your mama worked at the post office. My mama worked a 7 to 9 job, 14 hours a day. So you don't got that guidance, you gonna turn to somewhere else. My brother had it. You know what I'm saying?
Your older brother.
My older brother had it. My middle brother, he was more quiet, laid back. You know what I'm saying? Me, you know what I mean?
What you mean by he had it though? He had that drive. He had that.
It ain't the drive. You know what I mean? Like I said, y'all know, I was really born in Jackson Ward.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We moved on Water Street in 88 or 86. I want to say
Luxville.
Be 86 Luxville.
Yeah.
Water Street. Jackson Ward. You know what I mean? We had a cousin, Wendell Payton. Everybody, if you listen to this junk, Wendell Payton, like, damn, my cousin was off the chain. Ain't no time. Well, you
Wendell Page?
Payton. You know what I'm saying? My cousin got in an accident and he lost all his teeth and got messed up. My cousin robbed everything, no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? He was out there. We was out there, you know what I'm saying? Him and my brother, I had another cousin. My other cousin, he fell victim to the incarcerated, did 25 years. He just coming home. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Not too long ago. And shit, I can remember, you know what I'm saying, people, because we from Charity Street, Hickory, they be like, man, Boob and Wendell, Dwayne, them the fucking baddest kids in Jackson Ward and Gilbert Court, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers did every fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, with me growing up, my cousin fell victim in 95, 25 years. So he just left Wendell and Dwayne, you know what I'm saying?
He got 25 years?
He did 25 years. He's home now.
Oh,
he said 95. You know what I'm saying? He been home a couple of years now.
That's what's up.
And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Looking at them two out, you know what I'm saying? And when my cousin Wendell got killed in Wookham, I never saw my brother Dwayne cry till Wendell got killed. And he was out in the streets. He was a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? He got in trouble at 13. My brother, I mean, he did everything. I ain't gonna shoot. My brother used to get high. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's to the reason why today I never touched drugs.
Around that time, everybody was on that bullshit show. That was on that shit. That's usually what they're coping.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So my brother got killed in Creighton in a drive-by. When my cousin came home and he went to see my brother, I never saw him cry. Like, damn, you know what I mean? These real gangster-ass niggas. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My cousin Boo was artist. You know what I mean? Everybody know about artist bangs. You know what I'm saying? I never saw him shed a tear to that day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so question, right? How did it make you feel like you growing up? Like, cause we talked about this in previous episodes, like far as masculinity. You know what I'm saying? You just mentioned that you never seen your role models or mentors cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that lead to you as a man today? You know what I'm saying? Not to fast forward, but I just want to target on that
me personally,
that piece right there.
You do better. I want, you know what I mean? Only thing I regret is doing better in school. I tell all the kids, school, people don't realize school is the key, man. Us as black people, school, education. Education, bro.
What is the key? Like, man,
cause you can't go nowhere, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta realize, you know, education is a big factor in life. You gotta learn how to read. It's anything, bro.
Reading and writing.
You know what I'm saying? Just like you writing books, paper, or anything. You gotta learn how to count money, cause at the end of the day, school feed you a lot of bullshit. As far as history and shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm asking.
Arithmetic and learn how to read. Get that shit.
Yeah, definitely, please learn how to read.
Get that shit. You know what I mean? That's the main job. I don't know if I can cuss on here. I don't know if I can cuss.
No, you can cuss.
But get that shit. You know what I'm saying? A1.
Why that's important now, though? Like, why is that?
read and write, because you got really.
You said arithmetic.
The basics.
Yeah, why is that important now? Like, because, we got AI. You know what I'm saying?
You got to realize, but we just heard. This man said he thought I was going to the NBA. He said, I thought he was the best ever. Where I'm at now? Yeah. I'm sitting right beside you. Yeah. You know what I mean? I ain't saying I'm a failure in society. I'm a failure in life. I enjoy my life now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I said I would have probably been better if I would got my schoolwork. I was good on the court. Yeah. When I played high school basketball I played varsity 4 years in a row. My senior year I averaged 28. My junior year I averaged 18. My sophomore year I averaged 14. I played freshman. I'd be like, what happened to you in freshman? I played under the best. Canard White.
So you ain't never
he taught me the game.
You ain't never go to college after?
I went to college for 2 years, blew my knee out.
Get the hell out of there.
You know what I'm saying?
What college you went to?
I went to a D3 school called Barber Scotia. Yeah. They help kids like myself, education. Now, if I had education, I had so many. Yeah, we had a basketball team. I played ball. I played under Tim Hoggett. Jonathan, y'all probably don't know Jonathan Hoggett. That was his brother. Mm-hmm. Tim Hoggett and them, they won the NAIA championship the year before I came there. You know what I'm saying? D3. Jonathan Hoggett, he probably was one of the best guys. It's crazy because me and Hoggett played against each other and hooped it up when we was 10 years old.
That nigga say, hoop it up. Hey.
Hoop it up. Right on Broad Street.
Hoop it up, man.
Yeah.
What you know about hoop it up, Pete?
What? I was mad because I couldn't never get a team together. I was out there. I was on the sideline.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? But them boys used to ball. Let me tell you, bro. They used to ball, bro.
Hoggett to this day, me and Bub talk. We played them. We was 10 years old. We played them. They beat us the first game. I'm like, man, this guy good.
You was 10?
10, 11. I mean,
man, hoop it up.
Hoop it up. We was nice.
They had that group.
Let me tell you. Yeah, 10 years old. Hoggett was so sweet, bro. My man was dribbling off his knee. I can score. I had a nice wicked jump shot.
You had 3 people on your team.
It was me. Yeah, 3. We had 4 people. It was 4. It was 4. You had substitute 1. It was me. I had a guy named Lil Randy from Firefield. Randy Jones. Shout out to my man Philly Myself clothing line.
Randy used to ball.
Yeah, Randy.
Go ahead, man.
What? I'm gonna get to the story, man. I had my nigga Warren G, rest in peace, Warren G, Warren Everett, and I had my cousin twin Tyrell Big. So matter of fact, PAL.
Twin Tyrell?
Yeah, twin Tyrell.
He's a ball too.
Yeah. So PAL sponsor us. So we ain't paid to go in there. They sponsor us, paid us. And Hoggett played under Richmond Metro. So we played them in the championship. Man, that nigga Hoggett torched my ass. Torched me, bro. I said, man, I can't take this, man. It was like, George, man, you got a jump shot. So we switched and put Randy on him. Randy quick as shit. Man, so we beat him. But we ain't supposed to win. Because my man Warren G traveled at the end. But it was so many people out there. They surrounded. We checked. He won ever. He died. He got killed. He got killed in Battle Pop.
Yeah, I remember that name.
Yeah, Warren got killed in Battle Pop. I've been through so much shit, man. My nigga Warren got kicked in Battle with Pop, man, and he traveled. So they was like, no, the hoop it up people was like, no, game over, because we shut down the city. When I said we shut down, we 10 years old, we had about 300 to 400 people just looking at our game.
That nigga said, hoop it up. Go. He took me back with that joint.
And
why you think they don't have stuff like that now, man? What's going on with Richmond? Why you think they don't like all the stuff that... It seemed like we was poor back then, but it was way more stuff going on, man.
I'm gonna be honest. It's like, I mean,
is it our generation fault? It might be, man.
I don't know. You know what I mean? I can't even explain that, boy. Cause it's crazy. Cause they don't have kids. Now recreation. When you come to it, man, kids. I used to be down with the Saturday morning to play football or basketball.
I remember you talking about Pine Camp. I remember they had the camp on. They used to come pick us up from around Mosman and take us to Pine Camp.
But we don't got nothing. We used to die. You know what I mean? Summer. We used to have PAL. You know what I mean? Everybody know it. I used to love playing for PAL. Like, man, you the police. But I tell anybody, you know what I mean? Everybody from our era that lived in Fairfield Creighton always probably played for PAL.
Yeah.
With Simmons, you know what I'm saying? But Simmons never, you know what I mean? He never judged us. When I got older, you know what I mean? I
Simmons
followed away.
Jumping out on niggas, chasing niggas, trying to lock
I'm going to tell you what Simmons said. Don't just do it in front of me. I don't know if I'm supposed to say, but you know what I mean? He ain't never, it was a respect thing. now these days, I don't think we respect police officers. You know what I'm saying? Because
it's just a different breed of police, man. From back then, like you kind of knew, even if they was on your ass, you kind of knew them by name back then. Yeah, at least, I don't know what they doing now.
I mean, it's different. You know what I mean?
Police used to walk. I remember being young. The police used to walk around. I'm talking. I was a kid. They would speak to my grandma and shit like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's more than like now. It's like I don't know what they make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. I'm gonna be honest. Like, they don't do their thing. I do my thing. You know what I'm saying? And my thing now, you know what I mean. You catch me, I'm in a tractor trailer. What blank?
Speaking of that, right? Tractor trailer, man. That's the business you into right now.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? How's that business, bro? Like, what made you get into tractor trailer? Like, first of all, man, this is what I want to get into, because you stepped outside for a little while, too, man. You know what I'm saying? You stepped outside. You was outside. I remember, what I remember is, you know what I'm saying, because I was getting in my little trouble around this time, so I couldn't really link up with you like I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But I remember you moving, you know what I'm saying, pretty decent out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, far as, I know that game over with now, you know what I'm saying? But far as jumping outside on jumping off the porch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
off the porch, it was crazy. It's just like growing up around, you know what I mean, people, you know what I mean, my cousins and them, you know what I mean?
From athletes to jumping off the porch, though, bro.
It's just like, you know what I mean, we was talking, we don't have to push. We don't got nobody to push you to do good. You know what I mean? Like I said, education. You know what I'm saying?
Your knee out, was it like over? Was like you couldn't ball no more after that?
When you go through therapy, that shit hurt.
And that what made you jump out the porch, though?
You know what I mean? You see money and you see what you can do. You know what I mean? I'm infatuated with a lot of things in life. Like I said, we live in poverty, bro. Right. So you see certain things, you gonna want it. But if you don't have nobody to help you to get it and tell you to do the right and keep it doing it, you gonna be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just do what I gotta do to survive. Right. You know what I mean? Living out, you know what I mean? See, go to the trucker jump. And I'm gonna rewind back. When you live in poverty, you gonna do what you gotta do to survive. Everybody see Richmond. Oh, Richmond's just small. It's small, but it's easy to get in trouble, and you see a lot of shit that you want to do to be successful. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
See it.
So my successful thing is, you know what I mean, you see the sweetest car, see the nice clothes, you see the Jordan with the bang roll. I want that too.
So basically, after you blew your knee out,
it was there. I've been with my cousin.
So after you blew your knee out,
I ain't gonna say no name. I ain't gonna say no name. I started hanging around my cousin. Listen. Who was off.
Listen. So this is what I wanted. So you ball and you blow your knee out. You know what I'm saying? Like, in your mind, your whole life, have you always visioned yourself in the NBA?
I did. What kid don't? If you love the game that you played, that the love, I dedicated this joint 24/7. I mean, I practice. You know what I mean? I tell kids that they practice make perfect. Just like reading a book make you perfect. You read a book, you gonna make. If you read a book every day and study your education and study your craft, you can make all A's, right?
Yeah.
If I got down, go on that basketball court and shoot 300 jump shots and do everything, I'm gonna be the best as I'm gonna be.
I think you was doing that too, man.
I was. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna sit right here. Bro. I ain't gonna sit right here sugarcoat and feel like
you was like. You was serious, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna sit right here and be like, nah.
Like,
it was
like
natural.
Everybody, like, we balling, we trying to have fun. Like, he's trying to kill.
Yeah,
and you could see it in his face. Like, it was just different.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, when I used to play basketball,
that's why I always said that. Like, I really thought he was going to NBA because of the mentality.
This made me to understand, like, really, like, that shit really got to be in you.
It don't have to be in you.
Can you train it?
You can. But, you know what I mean? My brother was nice. My older brother, Dwayne.
No, what I'm saying, can you train that drive that you got into you?
Bro, my 9th grade year, I played under the best, bro. Kanard White was the best. But that man was on me every day. What is you doing? If you check the best player that's around that time, every day in practice, what's going to make you be?
Better.
Exactly. But when I ain't never touched the floor like that in freshman. I probably played like out the whole 18, 20 games that season, I might give you 30 minutes.
Any other way to get better than iron sharpening iron? Like, is there any other way?
Practice, bro. Practice make perfect.
Yeah, but you still have to be competitive.
You gotta have the drive. You gotta have this right here.
I think that's a nature. Yeah, competitiveness is like
and
you gotta have the hot. You gotta have that hot.
And see what I'm trying to go to is, can you still teach that though?
Yeah.
Can you teach somebody that? Can you teach somebody that had that heart?
No, you can't teach that.
You gotta
yeah, like so.
You gotta have it.
I'm looking at, because I want to fast forward to your life now, but I'm looking at the drive you had back then. So what I'm picturing is, around that time, you had hoop dreams. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That you wanted to go to the NBA. You know, in your mind, you already living that type of lifestyle. You already living NBA lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just ain't got the money yet. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You just ain't got the money. True. So when you blew your knee out, you still wanted to live that type of lifestyle.
Did you feel like the sky was falling when you blew your knee out?
I already knew it was done. It was done because, you know what I mean, at the end of the day, I ain't had a support system. You know what I'm saying? You got athletes today, you know what I mean, where people support them. Yeah. I ain't had the support, you know what I mean? The one I looked up to, you know, his senior year, he the one that really made my high school be a high school phenomenon. Because I was at Armstrong. I transferred from Armstrong to Kennedy. And I wasn't when he went to Kennedy. I was at Armstrong. He sat down, Kennard got shot his senior year. George, man. I waited for that game. I'm going to be honest, bro. I didn't play the Holly Springs game. We played Jonathan. He got shot that Tuesday or that weekend. We supposed to play Holly Springs. I ain't get in the game. I laid back. I went to see him hospital. He said, George, man, we playing Lee Davis first. He said, I know you ready. Show up. Show up. Bro, I ain't touched the floor. I said that bitch. I cried like a baby. You know what I mean? You talking about a 15-year-old kid, tears rolling down his eyes. I'm ready. I ain't touched the floor.
Was Bravo on the coach?
No, Coach Carter. Coach Carter coached that 1 year. He coached that 1 year because it was Penny then Carter. Carter got shot the last day of school. So Kennard.
So what Bravo? He was a football coach.
Football coach. Okay. So Kennard was like, bro, you know what I mean? I'm going to tell you what your brother told me. I got you. Go to Kennedy. I'm still going to be there for you. It ain't about the school. He said, you my little brother. You know what I'm saying? He said, I got you, bro. You my little brother. I got you. I went to Kennedy, bro. I ain't look back. When I looked in this thing, that man was right there.
Yeah.
He was there, you know what I mean? But I know you got it. The first guy playing Armstrong, but bust that ass.
Oh, you took it out on him.
But what did I? My first game, I played Armstrong, but I think I had like 20 something. You know what I mean? I demolished them. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I ain't never looked back from there. You know what I'm saying?
Who was checking you?
I ain't give a fuck. It was mainly dude Ayo, but the crazy thing about it was my best friend, my brother B. You know what I mean? We grew up together. Like you said,
still playing for Armstrong?
He was playing for Armstrong. It was his senior year. It was my sophomore year. So it was crazy.
That had to be something.
No, when he got in the game, he ain't stopped. I'm like, what? Got out the whole time in the summer. I'm like, bro, transfer to Kennedy. I'm like, no, man, I'm gonna stay here. This is my seat. So when he got in the game, he raped me. He stole the ball from me, bro. The whole crowd, they already knew he knew my game. Ooh.
Yeah.
Bro, went down on the joint, tried to lay that bitch up. I put that bitch on the backboard, smeared that bitch. Give me that shit. Whip that bitch down. So everybody thought I was going to the hole, but Kennard, my whole mind was telling me, but pull up.
Did you want to impress Kennard?
That was the main thing. Because when he came in the game in a wheelchair because he was still suffering for his injury or getting shot. Right. So my whole thing was, I got to impress him. You know what I mean? I was his protege.
That was your motivation.
That's my motivation. He was like, bro, you know what I mean? The people that he had that he was trying to mold, they won't on the same, they won't try to do what I was trying to do.
So you can't just mold anybody.
You can't. You know what I mean? That person got to have it. That person got to have it. So, you know what I mean? I love the guy. So I took it from there.
I remember Ayo.
Ayo, you had JaVale Boxdale. All them was juniors and stuff. You know what I'm saying? When I was a freshman, they was your class. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And them. I mean, JaVale. I can't say JaVale because he was more a football player. He played basketball because you know what I mean. Football, JaVale.
He was active in everything.
Football, yeah,
like, he just had school spirit.
But basketball, you know what I mean. I came there. That was my whole main focus. You know what I'm saying. And I take it to this day as driving trucks, you know, you gotta love it. You know what I mean? I take it and I go out there and I do the best that I can do just to be where I want to be in life. You know what I'm saying? And I do what I can.
What make your drive? Because there's a lot of truck drivers out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, what make your driver look like? Wow, why do you want to be where you like? How do you get the things that you get? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, you know what I mean? You start off, you know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I mean? You gotta love what you're doing. You mold yourself. You learn things like learning basketball. So I learned basketball. I learned how to drive a truck. I learned the business.
Operator though, right?
I own my own truck.
You're owner operator. You're not just a truck driver.
Like, I'm owner operator.
That's a whole different ball game. That's a different ball game. Like you don't clock in. You don't answer to nobody.
So you fell in love.
You know what I mean? No matter what, when people say that, it's crazy. No matter what you do, you always got to answer to somebody.
You don't have a boss.
You know, I don't have a boss, but you know what I mean. I have somebody who give me paperwork and be like, "This is what I need you to do." We call it what I did in my fields. I do moving a government, so I move people. I have trip tickets, so I go through my trip tickets. It ain't that for me. I might be like, I don't like this one, and he'll be like, "Okay, you fired, go home." No, he'll be like, "Okay, we'll figure something out to make it better for you." You know what I'm saying? And it's like that. You always have a boss, and then I go out there and serve my customers. So I go out there and do what I got to do to move people to satisfy their needs, to make sure they
But it's still a slight distinction between what you do and what somebody that's working a 9 to 5 that's working for like Pepsi.
Pepsi. I mean, you clocking the job now. You know what I mean? I did that before. It's just that when you own an operator, you know, you go out, you get. You know, it's your truck. You more responsible. You a businessman. Not the person is you working with or who you working under. You not only working for them. You business partners.
Right.
So how you get that mindset? Like, how did you learn that? Like, cause you can work for somebody and not be an owner operator. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people that's.
It's just crazy because
I want to know what made you want more. Like, cause I see the drive from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know. Like, why didn't you just stay a 9 to 5? You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's just, I mean, someday you sit back, you think it's like running a business. I always had a business mind. You know what I mean? I always want to run my own business. So when you get into owner operator, it's like you want to run your own business. Yeah. So you sit back, just like basketball, you learn the fundamentals. Learn the fundamentals of how to run what you.
So did you learn that from being a worker? Or you learn that from
you learn from working. I mean, I ain't gonna sit right here and lie and say, "Oh, I just jumped out that boy truck and just." No, I learned it, and then I took from that and started running my own.
So I want to go back to the part of the love and the passion. So you actually fell in love with trucking first. Like,
I fell in love with trucking. I fell in love with trucking, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta fall in love.
Was you getting money when you jumped?
What made you fall in love? Like what? Like the money, or is it like something?
Yeah, when you jumped out the porch, was you getting money?
No, it's just like you always have a big brother, somebody to talk to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I always ask questions, and you read up on it. Cause doing trucking, growing up, what you always saw. A truck job.
Man, white dude,
fat white boy,
old fat white
eat hamburger,
big trucker hat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the crazy jump though. You know when the first thing that made me think about trucking? You ever saw the Sylvester Stallone over the top, the arm wrestling shit?
I remember that.
You saw that shit before? So I was like, damn. When I got a truck, like, damn, he got his own truck. Them some nice ass wigs. Nice.
Damn, that was. You thought about that shit there. That's why.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see can a black man do it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had nobody
What's
be like.
What shit look like in the back? You got that shit decked out, laid out?
I got TVs and everything, bro. TV. It's crazy because when people get in my truck, they know I love music. I got sets. I got a set in my shit.
Got that bitch knocking. Got that bitch knocking.
You know what I'm saying?
Got that bitch knocking.
And my thing is, I do moving, and my moving, John. I love the moving. Military. We move families that's in military. Go back to, you know what I mean? That's like when I used to come see you, cuz in
Clarksville. Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes,
your wife was in the military. Just say your ex. Your ex-wife. She liked it. And I mean, the military granted her to move somewhere. Tell her, you know what I mean? She can even call me or she can call the company. And they can reference me. You know, they pay top dollars. You know what I mean? You pay $12,000 just to move. Just for Tennessee.
Always government contract.
He always got work.
He always got work. Always work and guarantee money. You know what I'm saying? And I like that job because, you know what I mean, one thing about the government, they're going to pay you your money. And it's guaranteed.
Just for people who might be interested in that, is it felony friendly?
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm a convicted felon.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm convicted felon. You know what I mean? I fell victim back in 04. You know what I'm saying? Of doing, like I said, nonsense, of being, I ain't gonna say a follower, but.
You was in trucking when you caught that?
No, I wasn't.
You wasn't?
I wasn't. You know what I mean? I ain't say being a follower, but living in poverty, as we going back to when we first started talking, poverty. You know what I mean? Seeing what I can do in life to be better. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Selling drugs, doing crazy things.
But you can get these government contracts with a felony. Like that's
You can. It's things you can go through and get different program. You know what I mean? I tell everybody be like, man, I got a felony, I can't do it. Nah, but you can do it.
Let me ask you this. Did you have to stack some bread up to get in your position? Like,
I mean, anything you do.
You got like.
No, you ain't have to. I mean, I started out with, with a little bit of money.
Okay.
A little bit. I just climbed my way up. It's sacrifice. You know what I mean? See,
Where you started at though? Like, what was the starting
I started
process?
at the bottom.
What was the starting process? Like you woke up one morning, you was like, man.
You know what I mean? I woke up. I always was telling, you know what I mean, my wife, you know what I mean, I want to drive a truck, and she be like, man, you can do it. You can do it.
Yeah. You started off working for somebody.
I started working the company I work for.
Okay.
And then I just like, man, you know. I just learned the business. I went in there one day. I was like, look, I want to buy a truck.
Hold on, man.
Went in there.
Hold, bro. Oh, so you already knew how to drive the truck.
I knew how to drive a truck, yeah. I went to school.
How you learned?
I went through the little school, crazy school. I mean, I went to a school that it was racist as shit.
What you mean? Where you find the school?
We ain't getting them no promotion, huh?
Nah, but where you find the school? Like, how did you find? Like, what was the process?
I don't know what I did, man. The shit was rigged up.
Yeah,
you know that shit was rigged up. You
how long it took you?
But I think it took about 5-6 months.
Get the fuck.
I mean, it ain't take me long. It probably was less than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You already know. You know what I mean? They was in the street, so you know what I was.
I went to 5-star CDL for a little while, but
5-star good. You know what I mean? Shout out to Chip.
Yeah, that's the homie.
Tater.
Chip and Tater, yeah.
I mean, that's fam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, my cousin B was one of the instructors.
Okay. Yeah, I went there for a little while.
They was way before 5-star, but you know what I mean? I've been in trucking. I've been driving trucks 17 years there.
It's been that long.
I was just saying, like, it ain't for everybody, man. I got behind that truck, man. I felt so uncomfortable.
Yeah, so I've been in it 17 years, you know what I mean? And it's like, you know what I mean, any business that you do, you know what I mean, it's gonna be a slow process.
Yeah.
So like I said, I went in, I just like, man, I wanna own my own truck. And we talked, we sat down, talked. It was like, what you got to the table? What I got to the table. Like, I know the business, I know what I can do. I mean, I got people that can help me. Like, all right, let's give it a shot.
Yeah.
I went and bought my first truck back in 2010. Wow. To this day, right now, I'm still driving that same truck, and I invested in more trucks. And I've been
still driving the same truck.
That same truck I drive myself.
So basically, you just investing into yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you put your money into yourself.
You gotta. Who gonna mess up your own money?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who gonna mess it up?
You won't scare. Yeah, you ain't had a little fear like.
It's in the business. In the business, you know what I mean? In the business ain't gonna take off from the day one. Yeah. It gonna be bumps and bruises.
How long it took you though? Like for
probably a year and a half, 2 years.
All that experience had to give you confidence.
gotta have confidence in yourself, bro.
Man, I'm saying the experience, like over time, you already worked for somebody, then you went and bought your first truck.
Your truck. Yeah,
by
but
the time you got a second truck, I know you probably was your confidence through the roof.
It's still, but you gotta have confidence in yourself, because you gotta realize if you lacking in something, you got somebody to work for you. He see you lacking, he gonna lack.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? If you come in here every day and put your 100%, he gonna come in here every day put his 100%, and then the rest of the people around here gonna put in their 100%.
Some people.
So no,
some
of them. But
some
you
people just can't.
At the end of the day,
it sound like when you went into the trucking business, you already had a plan and a vision already.
I learned.
No,
you learned. I had a plan. You learned. Everybody get a plan, but you learn.
Everybody don't. Everybody don't. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, when you went into your situation and your mindset is, I want to own a truck. You had already put that in your head.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was most of the thing. Yeah, that was the thing, because you know what I mean. I always saw our owner operate. You know what I mean? As running your own business.
But if you had went in there and said, I want to drive trucks, what was your outcome? How would you think your outcome would be?
You want me to tell you my first day was?
What's that?
Man, I got my CDL. I went to that job. I said, man, I ain't never going on the road. I'm just going to drive the truck, give me a paycheck, and go home.
How'd that work out for you?
Look at me now.
What made you say, you know
look
what?
At me now.
Yeah, we see you.
Look at me now.
Yeah. But I'm saying.
I just that, you know what I mean, during time.
So when you was in it, you in there, did you learn something? I mean,
yeah, you start learning. You start loving.
How long was you there? How long was you driving trucks before you actually said, you know what, I'm about me a truck?
A year. I started loving it.
Yeah, that's different though.
Driving it. I started loving it. I started.
You know what?
You know what it was? I started seeing the money. I said, damn, these white boys do it. Why can't we do it? A black young do it. Back then, I was in my early 20s.
How much time did you put into it though, bro? Like
every day, just I mean,
I'm gonna ask you this. This what I want to ask you. What did you have to jeopardize to do that?
Everything, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what did you have to jeopardize?
You gotta jeopardize everything. You know what I mean? Everybody keeps saying jeopardize. You gotta jeopardize everything. From when you start building, you jeopardize time. You jeopardize everything. That time that I gave it to that truck, I could have been doing something else. Back then, I ain't had kids. It was kids, spending time with mama. Anything, bro. You know what I mean? People don't realize, as black men, we don't realize whatever you put out on the table, you gotta go hard for it. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Just like me playing basketball. When I went out there to shoot jump shots in practice and be like, damn, I want to be the best.
You know what I noticed?
I want to be the best of driving truck to make money.
Yeah. Listen, you know what I noticed? Your success has a lot to do with basketball.
Yeah, it is.
The mentality that you developed from that. Hold on, let me finish, Pete.
No.
Your success.
It ain't basketball, bro. It was drive. That could have been anything.
You're not even letting me finish, bro. That's no way you know what I'm
Go ahead, finish.
The same, because I just noticed you keep going back to basketball. So the drive that you had, it still exists with trucks, because you really made me mess my whole train of thought. Like, you understand what I'm trying to say, bro?
I know what you're trying to say, because you gotta realize when you play organized sports, it's discipline.
Exactly.
It's discipline.
And I noticed that, like,
anything you do in life, you gotta discipline yourself.
But that comes from basketball.
It comes from basketball. It comes from any organized sports if you love it.
Karate.
Anything you love.
In his case, it comes from basketball.
Anything you love, organized, it comes from discipline. Because if a coach tell you ain't doing this right, he discipline you to do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? Back to whatever. You know what I mean? I got a lot of guys, you know what I mean, that I look out for, that I sponsor, that play basketball.
Because it's a different beast to go from, I'm going to go collect this paycheck and go home, to I'm going to buy me a truck. Like, that's two different mentalities. Bro.
It is, but it's a drive that you.
And I feel like that's instilled in you from basketball.
You know what?
The discipline of it, all that.
Yeah, because you got you got to realize when you work for somebody, you working. You know what I mean? You just on the team.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm gonna be 100. I'm a leader. I want to lead. I want to be outgoing. I want to help somebody else. So when you go buy your own truck, you working for yourself. You leading somebody. I'm leading myself on to be success. And when I get successful at where I'm trying to be, I'm not gonna leave people behind that want to be successful with me. So I'm gonna help you out too. I'm gonna feed you game.
Right.
I can't hold your hand now. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna have the same mortality. Like you said.
Yeah.
Discipline. Some people like, man, goddamn, man.
I could just see the correlation from balling to having a discipline on the court to now having discipline in the trucking business.
Bro, you know what I mean? On the court, I was a leader.
So it's safe to say basketball still with you.
Still running. I love it. I love it to this day. You know what I mean? I got kids. I want to see my kids to be leaders, not even on basketball. You know what I mean? My kids might not like basketball. You might have a kid that might not like sports. But at the end of the day, you don't gotta like sports to be a leader.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel myself. That's why I feel like, you know what I mean, I ain't no spiritual person. You know what I mean? I believe in God, but I feel like God put me on this earth to be a leader. So what I do, I try to lead somebody in the right direction. You know what I mean? I don't want them to walk in the same footsteps I walked in. I want them to either be better than me. Don't make the same mistakes I made, because at the end of the day, if you fall victim where I was at, it's two places that, you know what I mean, people can put you, and that's the white people. You ain't gonna be in jail, or you gonna be 6 feet under. So if I know you and you under me, I want you to be better than me. I want you to be somewhere in life. Like, you know what? You don't gotta give me no money. You be like, man, you know what? Coach George Mallory, he taught me everything in life to be successful. You know what I mean?
You feel like this generation coming up now, can we get through to them?
We can.
And if we can, what it takes.
We can. You know what I mean? I got a couple kids that that I be there for. You know what I mean? I don't know how you want to say sponsor or whatever. You know what I mean? I love them like my own. You know what I mean? And they very successful in school, not even on basketball courts. But in education, they know the first thing, man, education. You get your education, you go on the court, and you be like, man, I don't got it, my mom and dad ain't there, they can't do it. If I know you or you around, I'll be there for you. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to be there for you. You know what I mean? I got a couple kids that I do that for, you know what I mean? Not a couple, I do programs. You know what I mean?
Talk about it a little bit, man. What kind of program you want?
Man, like I said, Kanad, and I mean, I gotta give it up to him, because, you know, he came to me like, bro, you know, he took me on his wing like, I've been there for him. We had our own AAU team, couple kids from the age, they was kids, 6, 7 years old. Kanad coached them up. You know what I mean? His son KJ, superstar Verano, never don't have to worry about nothing, as long as I'm okay. I got another kid that played at John Marshall, Dennis Parker, NC State. Kids that want to be successful in life, not even on basketball courts, but, you know what I mean, they make their parents proud.
Right.
You know what I mean? Steve Stinson, you know what I mean? He at a school right now, prep school, doing pretty good. You know what I mean? You get back to the community. You never forget where you come from, bro. No matter how successful you get. And that's one thing I keep in my heart. I never gonna forget where I come from, because it's kids that's out there, you know, they need that drive. And I feel like if I probably had that drive when I was young, I probably wouldn't fell victim to poverty.
How can these kids reach out? Like, if it's a kid watching right now, by some chance, like, is it a way? Is it steps they need to take?
It's a step, you know what I mean?
Steps their parents need to take, like,
I think, you know what I mean, get them into the, you know what I mean, wherever they city youth organization they got going on. You know
what if they don't have nothing going on?
You can always find something. It's always organizations that's going on. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Not even AAU, but you put in regulation, a kid can be some, or, you know what I mean? Like I said, Kanad down in Powhatan. You know what I mean? That's what I deal with in different situations. You know what I mean? I get back because I'm from church area. So Armstrong, Verona, things like that, I try to build into that organization. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I grew up at. You know what I mean? That's my territory is Churchill, the East End area. You know what I mean? But in the other thing, you know, I just tell kids, you know, just education. Education is the key in life now. You know what I mean?
Man, my daughter a school teacher. Well, she actually about to start a new job, but she was a school teacher. And she tells me all the time about the struggle she having with the kids in school. Like, it's just different. It's not like when we went to school, man. It's just like, it's bad, bro.
I can believe it. It start off. I mean, I don't know.
I'm just trying to figure out where that comes from, like, because we was bad, but not this bad that the story she telling. Like, we was bad, man.
I think it's drill music. I don't listen to drill music. I don't listen to drill music. I'll put 100 on that. I don't listen to that. You know what I mean? Growing up listening to music, I used to love, you know what I mean, motivation music, Jay-Z. It's a hard knock life.
Yeah, man.
Imaginary player, you know.
Yeah.
I love music like that to motivate me of society to be
Master
better.
P in it.
P, you know, P. I ain't gonna lie. 98, 99, P was the man.
So look, what I got out of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, first thing you need to do is fall in love with whatever you gotta do.
Fall in love.
You know what I'm saying? Like, give yourself that drive. Like, don't forget the money part.
Be passionate, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, be passionate about it.
I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
You passionate to this podcast?
Yeah.
Well, then it's going to take off.
Yeah.
You're going to be successful.
Yeah.
As long as you get your heart and soul, no matter what you do. I tell a kid, whatever you love to do in life, give it your all. 150%.
Extremely passionate.
Not 90%.
Yeah.
100. You know what I mean? People look at me every day. I can walk around the street. If you look at me right now, I'm a drug dealer.
Yeah.
I'm a businessman.
Yeah, you look like a rapper.
I love this. I love things like this, but at the end of the day, I'm not. I'm a businessman.
And then
it's stereotype. It's stereotype.
Y'all know what's crazy? When we was young, rappers. Okay, let me. How I want to say this? Rappers. Drug dealers didn't want to be like rappers back in the day.
Rappers wanted
to be like
yeah.
Now it's like totally different.
Yeah.
It's like the D-boy want to be like the rapper now. Like, we looked at rappers like, what the fuck is that?
So I'm trying to get the antidote. So first you fall in love with it. You know what I'm saying? Then you do what? Then you learn the skill, right? You learn the skill. So then you get the vision.
Vision, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because for you saying that you went into the trucking game. Mm-hmm. Like how I went into the barber game, I didn't go into the barber game as a barber. I went in the barber game as an owner. You know what I'm saying? So in my mindset, I want a barber school. That's how I want it. You know what I'm saying? So with you putting your vision on, like, I want trucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you putting that out there for yourself.
Sit back and just think. I don't know. I think it came overnight. Somebody just hit me across the head, like, on the truck. Because, like I said, my first day, I was just like...
But you put it into the atmosphere, though.
But then
you even saying that, there's so many people that drive trucks that never think about... I mean, they probably do think about owning them. You know what I'm saying? But they don't...
actually put that work in.
Yeah, to actually jump out there.
The thing is, you know what I mean? You gotta have the love and the heart, because
business is scary, man.
Business, you know what I mean? Business.
Scary,
a business owner is scary, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just gotta be hard work and dedication. It's more dedication.
Yeah.
Dedication, focus, and do whatever. You know what I mean? Do what you can.
So what keep you driving? Like, I mean, of course the money now, but what keep you driving even though? You know what I'm saying? You may not see the money. You may not see the money.
Take care of me. But you're going to see the money. No matter what you do, if you do it right, you're going to see the money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the thing is, hard work, dedication, stay passionate. You know what I mean? Like this. My mom can wake up every night, every morning, and knowing that her son is in a safe place. He got a job, and he own him. You know what I mean? My mom, she don't work no more. She on disability. I take care of my mom. You know what I mean? I make sure everything good. I got my three kids. I got 3 kids. The oldest daughter, 22. Got a 16-year-old, and I got a 2-year-old. My kids good. You know what I mean? My sons look up to me. They be like, they want truck driving. I ain't never said when I was going out, I want to be a truck driver.
What's the name of your business?
Mallory Enterprise. Mallory Enterprise.
Mallory Enterprise.
Truck.
That's a truck.
Yeah, I think his last name. But he got that basketball jersey on there too, man.
Yeah. He got the jersey on there. He got the Luxville. What the Lux junk at, man? He got the Lux. He bring the Lux out today.
No, man. I said I was gonna get this junk as Lux, but you know, and I mean, when you get older, you don't represent hoods no more.
Yeah, of course.
You get older, you don't
represent your family.
You represent what you supposed to. That Mallory.
You represent your city because when you represent a hood, it start being I don't like this person. I don't like that person. But you see, okay, he represent Virginia, Richmond. So
but the only reason
I'm citywide. So if they say if you want to move, you be like, oh, I don't want to call him. I don't want to do that. Just like you're a barber. If you say, oh, I represent
Main Street.
Yeah. Motherfucker over on Hall Street said Hall Street. I'm not going down Main Street. I don't like Main Street.
Yeah.
But if I said, oh, I represent Richmond, what you gonna do? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go see him.
You had to see better though, G. I ain't gonna lie to you. You had to see. If you was just stuck on Roger Street.
Yeah, you be.
You know what I'm saying?
You be messed up in life.
You know what I'm saying? Like you travel how many states?
48. I've been to all 48 states.
You've been to all 48 states, bro. How many people in Richmond that you could say?
Not a lot. I can't count on two hands.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like you actually seen it for the vision it. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't even really thinking about. You're not thinking about Church Hill. You're not thinking about Luxville because you done seen so much. So now you want to put the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what you think about?
Even
about
with
life, bro. You think about life.
Even like the little small book tours I did, man. Like just seeing different cities, man. That shit just give you.
It give you a brain. You was a kid.
Bro.
You was a kid in the motherfucking California. I'd be like, man, I'm for real. I used to think California was just a name. I'm like, do people really live out there? Cause we never thought as kids. Cause when you tied up, when you in poverty, only thing you know is Virginia for real.
Yeah.
You see more.
All you know is
because when I play basketball, I'm thinking, man, I'm the best. But when you start looking at other states, oh, you got somebody better than you, baby.
Yeah.
You got somebody better than you, so you got to work even 9 times harder. So now I put in kids' life. You might be good, but you need to be better. You need to be great. Because there's somebody out there to try to be greater than you. You know what I'm saying? The same way when me driving my truck or doing my business, I want to be great. Because somebody out here will try to be better than me. So I want my business so I can keep it.
So you still competing?
You always compete, bro. You always compete, bro.
And he believing in himself.
It's life. You always compete. Because if you
competitive,
you always. Because if you had a truck and your truck doing numbers, you can be like, shit. I'm be like, damn, if his truck doing better than mine, somebody gonna pick him up to get his business. So I want my business. Hell no, I ain't gonna let you do better than me. So I'm gonna compete. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a good compete. It ain't gonna be like I'm gonna cut your throat, be a good one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ain't nothing wrong with being competitive, man. I
think
it's healthy. A lot of people like to use the hating word, but I don't think I think competitive nature is a good thing. Like you said earlier, still shopping still. Like you want to compete a little bit, man.
Yeah, I think the biggest competition, man, is yourself, yo. Like trying to beat him. You know what I'm saying? That person that you was yesterday. Yeah, I think that's the hardest person ever to be in competition with, man.
Greatest adversary, man.
Yeah, like real talk. You know what I'm saying? G, appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. That came out, man. Pulled up for a show.
Yeah, baby, it's all love.
Yeah.
You know.
What you see I just got this one last question, man. When you think about Richmond, you done been 48 states. Think about Richmond. Where you think we at on this? Like, are we declining? Are we rising? Like, what you think for the city of Richmond?
City of Richmond, I'm gonna be honest, cause I'm not tied in. I'm not tied into the city like that. I'm more into kids.
That's why I'm asking you, cause you got a good outside looking in type of.
The kids, I say the kids. My thing is, push. I never gonna give up on, you know what I mean? Whatever you love to do it great, do it positive. You know what I'm saying? And let's come as one. You know what I mean?
Be dope, man.
Come as one. Not cause he doing better than me, I don't like him. Yeah. Just come as one. Like if we both of us click up together,
right,
we can be the best we can be. I don't care what it is in sports, I don't care what it's in music. Cares to write books, I don't care as a business. Whatever it is, let's come as a unity, as us being, you know what I mean? I'm not racist, but this a black broadcast, a black unity. Let's come as one as black people.
And honestly, man, that's one thing the feds opened my eyes to. Like, in the federal system, we was Richmond. Like you ain't have, well, in some cases it was Virginia, but in most cases it was Richmond. It won't about being from this hood, that hood, this hood. It was Richmond.
I've been on that side of town. Let me tell you this. I'm gonna cut right quick. You had to cut. Dang.